Good night, everyone. How are you? This is Claudette Chenevert, the Stepmom Coach. And today is day 13 of my 30-day challenge of gratitude and success challenge. So we're nearing the halfway mark. And I'm very pleased with how it's going. How about you? Are you pleased with what you're doing? Have you been doing the challenge? Have you been taking the time to look around what you're thankful for, what you're grateful for, and noticing the successes you're doing? You know, it's easy to forget what we're doing and where we are doing well, especially if you are home, working from home, and don't have the routine of leaving your house. Now, if you are one of our amazing essential workers who puts themselves out there to provide for us everything that we are in need of, thank you. Thank you for everyone that is out there to make sure that we have enough food, enough groceries, that we're protected, that we're healthy, that we stay safe. And so to all of you that are there, thank you. And so I don't think there's a day that goes by that I am very grateful to everyone who goes out there and works on the front line to make sure that we're all safe. So before I jump in and say anything, I think that was an important thing I wanted to address, and to acknowledge you and to recognize you and to let you know I see you and I appreciate you for everything you do. Right? So I wanted to start with this. So day 13 of my 30-day gratitude and success challenge. It was a really good day for me today. Honestly, I'm very pleased. It was not that I did a lot, but what I did do, well, no, that's not true. I did, actually, when I think back of it, I did quite a bit. And, if I put all the things I did back to back, it was like, yeah, it was pretty good. So let me start with my gratitude. And I really hope that by me sharing with you and by coming here online helps you in some way or another. I know that I've had several emails of people saying, I'm your biggest fan, thank you, I love what you're doing. And you have no idea how it warms my heart when I have those kind of messages. So thank you. I really, really appreciate and enjoy reading what you're sharing and sending to me. So that for me is motivation. So today, I am very grateful that I was able to talk with my niece and her partner and got to see her new baby. And so that was really special. When you have family members who are very appreciative of you, take the time to be there, include you in, well, just the fact that they include you in the process of having a baby and sharing with you what they're doing, that for me is priceless. It is really priceless. And so for that, I am very, very grateful. Family is complicated. families can be messy. Families are not always fun. And so when there is something that's good about family or family time, I think it's time to say, thank you. I appreciate that you were there, and I appreciate you including me. Because if you've been following me for any time, and you know that I work with step families, it's not always good, and it's not always easy, and it's not always pretty, and it takes a long time sometimes for anything to be good. And so, like I said, I notice I may be more sensitive to when someone does take the time to appreciate just me and being there. So thank you. I appreciate the clients I worked with this morning. They're doing an amazing job. They're doing great. I feel like a proud mama in being a part of their process and seeing them, move forward. And to see their insights, right? To see them, think through and get their message, that is a gift. I find that is a gift. That I know that by the time we finish our work together, they're going to be okay. They put the work in, they do what they're supposed to do, they invest in themselves, each other individually, and themselves as a couple, and then as a family. That commitment to one another and the commitment to the family pays off. So that is really exciting. I'm very proud of them, and like I said, it feels like I'm a proud mama for working with these clients. And then the other thing hi Christina, nice to see you. So the other thing that I'm very proud of is that Bernard gives me space to do the work I need to do. And sometimes I do some time shifting, and I work in clusters. And depending on my day, sometimes I'll work more in the morning, and then I'll have a long lunch break, and then I'll work and then take a break for dinner, and then I'll finish what I need to do in the evening. And so for that, I'm grateful that he gives me that space in order for me to do what I need to do. And I know it's not always easy, and it's not always practical, because sometimes, depending on your relationship, if you have kids, if you have adults, whatever you're doing, sometimes it's not easy to have a partner giving you space, or a spouse that gives you space. So for that, I'm very grateful that I have a husband that gives me my space when I need to. And I also give him his space. I will say that I'm assuming that I'm giving him space, and that he's okay with the amount of space I'm giving him. And if he doesn't, I'm sure he'll let me know. So the next thing I want to celebrate is my successes for the day. And I think the first one I want to share is I made some apple bread. Oh, it is so good. I started some sourdough 2 weeks now. And so this is the second recipe I've used with my sourdough. The first one was like a pizza type of bread, where it has like a pizza taste to the bread. So that was super good. And now today I made apple bread with apple sauce and whole wheat, and that was really good. oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to stop eating bread because I'm gonna go. So that was really good. It was a really nice treat. It was very good. And then the other thing that, I want to celebrate as a success for myself was that I scheduled some interviews. I've had a few emails of people who wanted to do interviews with me for either a summit or some articles. So I am very honored. I am very honored that someone emailed me and asked me for that. Hi, Marianne. Wow, it's been a while since we've seen each other. Nice to see you. Nice for you to pop in. So, as I was saying, I'm very honored that I've been asked to do interviews. I mean, there's a lot of things I've talked over the years, whether it was Stepfamilies coming together. Now my recent book, my book of a year ago, where I talk about boundaries. And also I enjoy that. I'm very pleased to be doing that. So I scheduled some interviews for the coming weeks. And then the other one is a training. I don't think we can ever stop learning, right? For me anyways, as long as I'm breathing, I'm going to continue learning. And so this particular training I'm doing is about understanding men and celebrating women. So if you've ever heard of Alison Armstrong, that is what I am studying. And for me, I'm always trying to figure out the best way to honor my husband and to find ways to make our relationship stronger and healthier. We've been together 30 years, and I don't think we will ever stop working on making it better. The day we stop working on our relationship is the day our relationship won't last. If you think, I actually shared a post on my Facebook page about with this old automobile where if you don't maintain a relationship, it will fall apart. Just like an old car. If you don't maintain your car, changing your oils, making sure the tire pressures are good, all the things that a car needs. I'm not a mechanic, so I'm not sure, but whatever a car maintenance needs. If you don't maintain it, it will fall apart. The same thing for a house. If you don't maintain your home, your house, the brick and mortar, it will fall apart. And so it's the same for any relationship. If you don't maintain it, if you don't nurture it and make it exciting and just make sure there's some variety, it won't last. So that is one of the things that I am working on is, more research, more training, more understanding, so that I can better help and serve my clients when they need help and support as well. So I hope that you are writing down your gratitudes and your successes and that you're seeing a difference in your life. I know I do. I feel better. I feel more motivated. I get up in the morning with a little bit more of a spring in my step. Now, it doesn't mean that I'm not aware of what's going on in the world. I am very aware of what's going on in the world. There are certain things I can control, and there are certain things I can't. And so what I can control, I am definitely taking charge of it. Part of that is my mental health, my mental outlook, how I see the world, how I take care of my body by feeding it and doing what nurtures me and what brings me happiness and joy within my home, right? And I know that it's not easy, and for some people, they really miss not being outside the world. But for me, I see it's temporary. It's not something that is forever. And so taking care of what you can control is the best thing you can do for yourself. So thank you for being here. Thank you for watching and sending some thumbs up. I appreciate that. I really do. And I will be back here tomorrow, same time, same place, with more of my gratitudes and my successes. And if you want to share with me, I'll be more than happy to read them and give you some feedback. All right? Take care. Good night. See you tomorrow.